I don't know, maybe it's me. But if I say I want to get a divorce, I'm not going to be upset when the person get a divorce. Right? I'm not going to say that I want to be single. Play the person, laugh. Treat them like, you don't see that they calling you on the phone. You don't call them back. You don't do shit for them. Then when that person decide to move on after you said you wanted a divorce, what are you upset about? Oh, you wanted that person to be crying forever over you because you were so great that they ain't gonna ever find nobody who was as great as you. Well, let me remind you, you cheated throughout the whole marriage. You didn't want to grow, right? You just wanted to stop everything. You had that impoverished way of thinking about everything. Scared to buy yourself something nice. But, I think I'll buy some stank puss, though. I think you want something to eat? I'll cook you something to eat. You want some color? What you want? I smell good. What you want? But I don't really want to invest in nothing. Not for real, for real. I just want to pretend, right? I just want to pretend, right? You want a divorce. You out here cheating, right? When the person say, okay, I wish you all the happiness that you can grab a hold to because you deserve it. Even if that person really, really wanted to make it work with you, even though when that person looked at you, they saw their future, they saw where they wanted to be. But everything don't work out the way that you intended sometimes. And that hurts, bro. Believe me, I know. But when someone says they want a divorce, they've already been cheating. They already treating you in a way that they know is not respectable. Don't get upset with what's all the bullshit when that person say, okay, you want the divorce. You already cheating. You already doing everything that's disrespectful. So what's the problem when that person leaves? Oh, you didn't want them to leave. You wanted them to what? Damn. I don't know if I could say I love someone and then want them to be harmed in some way because it didn't work out, right? I'm hoping that we had more good memories and I will want the best for them because I want that for myself. Me wishing, wanting, hoping something bad for someone that I said I once loved, I never loved anyone, not even myself. Actually, I wasted a lot of time and I did not gain what was so beautiful about that union. I decided to focus on everything that I didn't bring, all the things that I didn't do, all the things that I shoulda, woulda, coulda said, did, and all that. Now I got shame and guilt. I know I didn't do my part. So now I feel some type of way. So I want to make that person's life a living hell because of my shortcomings. Because I know that was an awesome person. I tell y'all all the time, I know that when I got married, I was still struggling with a lot of unresolved childhood trauma and things like that. And I kind of chose a person who reflected that. And I got triggered and I don't know who or what I turned into, but I knew that I needed to do some healing for myself. So in 2016, after I realized that this was getting worse and this marriage was going in a way that if I stayed, we would hate each other. And I never wanted that because I ain't have nothing but love for him. But I knew that I had some work to do, and I don't look at him as the reason, but he was the catalyst that helped me to change my life. Because the pain that I was in was so unbearable, y'all. And it wasn't him. It was everything prior to him that I hadn't dealt with, but I thought that I did. And I broke down, right? And I'm happy that I've had the chance to go in and heal some things. And I look at him like one of my greatest teachers. I would hate to think that all the years that we spent together, damn near 15, 16 years, that is hate at the end of that. Like I said before, and I'll say it, I wish him nothing but the best. He deserves it. I wouldn't have never wanted a divorce. I told him when we got married, I would never get a divorce. I never got married to get a divorce. But I also never got married to be mistreated, to be cheated on, to be treated less than I deserve to be treated when I'm giving you everything. And I'm trying to build us an empire. And all I can get from you is pushback, bullshit, all type of resistance, all type of bullshit, listening to raggedy ass, worthless ass bitches, doing all types of shit behind my back, and I'm supposed to smile and just keep swimming. No, I got to take care of Carrie, y'all, and I'm happy that I did that. And I don't give a damn if anybody's upset about it, right? Once somebody crosses the spiritual line within a spiritual union, you get to decide to move. And you got to wait for the Most High to tell you that you can get the divorce, but you don't got to stay in a situation and you know you're being mistreated. And people know that they mistreated me in some ways that I shouldn't have never allowed to happen. I didn't know how to be married. I didn't know how to be a wife, but I know now, don't ever lose your voice for nobody. Don't ever lose your voice for nobody. If somebody is treating you in a way that don't feel right in your spirit, I don't give a fuck who it is. You better address it. People be thinking they can talk to you, treat you any type of way, and you gonna take it. No, that's not how none of this go. I'ma pull that warrior spirit that is me back out because she needs to be pulled back out. She ain't taking no shit from no fucking body. And if you ever thought that I would, now you know I don't play that shit, bro. Not at all. I'm respectable. And can't nobody tell you that I done anything to them. And if you did, leave me a message. Because I bet you did some shit to me first. Right? No more am I allowing people to just walk, say, do whatever. No. It's not acceptable. But yeah, like I was saying, hopefully you don't hate someone and you can learn that that was one of your greatest teachers. I would never wish harm for anybody that I once called myself loving. I'm going to call you out if you're wrong, especially if you did me wrong. And a lot of them, y'all, they had years to make amends. They had years to say something. But they said, well, that dumb bitch ain't gonna say nothing. She don't know, so let's just, girl, just don't say nothing. We gonna hide that skeleton. That means every time that you've been in my face and you got a secret, you've been fake to me. You've been phony to me. Right? You've been utilizing benefits from me that I probably would not have extended to you if you would have revealed to me what you were really holding. Those nasty, dirty secrets. I don't even fucking know you. And the person that you presented to me, I don't like them. As a matter of fact, keep them away from me. Right? But yeah, I would never sit up and do fake businesses, fake bank accounts, do all this bullshit to hurt someone because I wanted the divorce. And then when somebody give me the divorce, what? And if you're dating women who would do stuff for you that's illegal, illicit, immoral, you are dating some low vibrational women, snakes. And if they do someone else, they'll do you too. Just remember, there is no honor among thieves. And this bitch will do some dumb shit to somebody else and you sat back and you watched it and you condoned it. You next. Because I would have never believed that people that done broke bread with me, been in my house, I done a lot of shit for, would ever be a part of stabbing me in my back. And everybody that I thought that would never stab me in my back, I'm taking the knives out now. Guess what I'm doing with the knives? Throwing them back. Throwing them back. So you better move out the way. Not unless you a target and I'm gonna hit you. Oh, I ain't gonna miss. Right? But I'm hoping, Nothing but love. Nothing but love. And remember, that last experience that you got through, that last situation, it has created who you are. Hopefully, you are a better person. Ain't no sense of dwelling on the hurt, hate, pain, shame, and guilt. Go in and heal that shit. Hopefully, you are a better person. I am. You hear the birds?